After this cold open, I'm going to show you guys a stat that clearly showed how big of an anomaly this game was. Because, like, come on. How many of us not had Boston winning game one, but had Boston coming back after the third quarter to steal game one from the Warriors at home?
I had to change my mind. Celtics in 6.
Speaking of Celtics in 6, man, you saw that comment Cornell left talking all that shit?
Sounds like intellectual shit, if you ask me.
All right, then. Are you ready to jump board, man? Are you ready to join the dark side? You switching picks now?
Always been part of the dark side. Let's go. Celtics in 4. Sweep.
No, but has this game, before we get into like the actual game reaction, has this game changed your mind at all like Boston? Because we both had Warriors.
If anything, this game like obviously shut a lot of people in the world up. It definitely proved your ass wrong. Saying you're okay. Oh, Celtics don't know how to fucking close. I'm concerned about that. Oh, when the Warriors gave him a great lesson of how not to fucking close.
Yeah, they did. Well, we have spoken this in past game reactions that the Warriors sometimes get overly cocky, that makes them implode because like it leaves they just get too over the top with themselves. That's exactly what happened. So it wasn't necessarily Celtics. There was one point I got proven today though for me, and it was like I told y'all, it's Steph Curry's finals, it's Steph's time, and that motherfucker started off with a bang, 6 threes in a row, finals record, and he was just going off. He was going off. Did he have the best second half? Hell no. But he showed up for this game overall, and the stat that I wanted to bring up just to show like how how rare this W was, or this L for Golden State was, is that Golden State Warriors were 8-0 when leading after the third quarter in these playoffs. And Boston Celtics were 2-5 when trailing after the third quarter in these playoffs. We brought this up in the finals preview. You guys can check that over there so you guys can see us break down our picks and all that good stuff and a bunch of good points, which I still am confident, fuck you, Erwin, that they will be proven right at the end of the day.
Hey, man, the truth hurts, man. Sorry, man.
Now that stat is Warriors are 8-1 when leading after the third. So that's strange, you know. Celtics gave them the first loss. And Celtics steadily moving up their record. Now they're 3-5. As they can keep moving up and pass the 500 record for that, then they win themselves an NBA Finals. Well, that's if they're trailing after third.
I mean, hey, we'll see about that. One thing that we do know for sure, guys, is we're going to be doing reaction videos for every single game of the NBA Finals. And man, oh man, it seems like we're getting treated for a good series. Not a good, a great series. Thank God.
Because the Western Conference Finals, boring.
Yeah.
Eastern Conference Finals, something I've been seeing that I'm like, yo, you guys need to shut up. The stat came out, I don't know if you saw this, that Game 7 ratings for Boston and Heat were the best Game 7 ratings for conference finals in like 3 to 4 years for ESPN. Mm-hmm. People are like, oh, you guys were calling it a snooze fest. At the end of the day, it still was a snooze fest. It was blowout and blowout. There are no close games until Game 7. So, like, keep that in mind. But this one, hey, this is off to a sizzling fire start.
Absolutely. And to finish what I'm saying, guys, so no matter what fan you are, just if you're a basketball fan in general, hit that sub, hit that like.
Say it with more energy, man. You gotta captivate them.
My bad. Let's
sell them on it.
Let's fucking go, because I'm wearing green. Bleed Celtics. I mean, whether you're a Celtics fan, Dubs fans, hit that fucking like, hit that sub.
Drop a comment, motherfuckers. We want to talk to y'all.
Yeah, we want to talk to y'all about your auto.
Talk all your shit. Talk all your shit to us. We can take it. We can take it. Erwin will cry, but he'll still take it.
No, I'm not gonna cry anymore because the Miami Heat.
You got used to it?
Yes, but more so because the Miami Heat are no longer in the playoffs. So okay. I could finally
show them the graphic. By the way, show them the graphic, because this is a clean shirt. Look, man, this is the first time I'll say it out loud. If you guys been watching enough of the videos, we are always 99% of the times wearing basketball shirts, and we go out of our way to find basketball shirts to keep it in theme. And when we stumbled upon this one, I was like, damn. When it came in the mail, I was like, Erwin, this one is fresh as fuck. And the good thing for you fellas, especially the ones that are a little bit older, this covers your belly pretty good, man.
And,
wait, why you gotta be older to have a belly, bro?
I don't know, or the guys that like to eat a lot, man. Like your boy. Well, I mean, we're both fat asses, so be able to say like, "Oh, is that your belly?" Nah, bro. Michael Jordan just has a big ass head. So it's like
Michael Jordan just got a fat ass.
Yeah, that's why he's the GOAT.
All right. Let's bring it back to Curry. He was kind of playing like Michael Jordan today before he had like his moments of disappearance. But before that, he was on fire. He was putting on a show. Chase Center was going wild. And honestly, like, who didn't have the Warriors winning this game after the third quarter? Because they were looking hot out there. You know what I mean? They were nailing shots. They were playing on both ends of the floor. Celtics look a little lost. And
yeah, but
Celtics coach, man, he fucking figured it out. Did something.
Yeah, but look, man, we shouldn't be as surprised compared to like most people in the NBA world, because we saw the Celtics extensively in the conference finals, and they have done this multiple times. Like the Heat, like, you know, they get up to like a big lead to them, but the Celtics have a habit, kudos to them, of them sticking around, like, you know, still fighting. And you know what happened? They got hot and shit, man. They returned the favor and then some to the Golden State Warriors in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, facts. But what's surprising is, like, when you look at the numbers, Curry 34, Thompson 15, Wiggins 20. Like, with those guys putting up, especially Curry going for 30 plus, you would assume that everyone else did their job and that the Warriors would end up winning. But clearly that didn't happen. And just to see Wiggins and Curry both go, which are, they're 4 shot creators, and this is why I got the Warriors still ending, like winning the entire finals in the end. It's because they got 4 shot creators, and for 2 of them to go 20 plus, it says a lot on the fact that the Celtics still were able to shut shit down. Wow. But again, it was thanks to the fucking man who discovered the fountain of youth before these playoffs, Al fucking Horford. I swear to God, I tweeted this on the BT account.
I gotta go to Dominican Republic, man, to see what the fuck is going on, man. Maybe there's something.
No, it's definitely something in the waters. And I said, I put Al Horford might fuck around and win a Finals MVP.
He might.
And yes, if Celtics win this and Tatum plays like how he did today,
look, you might.
He could be like the Iggy of the 2015 Warriors, and just surprised everybody with an MVP in his first finals appearance too.
Look, obviously Tatum didn't have the best scoring night, but it's not all about the points.
Yes, facts.
Tatum has shown, and it's a good sign for a superstar or a great player,
I was about to say,
that he's been able to affect the games another way, whether it's his defense or if you saw tonight's game, he had the 13 assists. Distribution, that's probably like the
plus 16 on the floor.
That's probably the best, like that's the biggest area of improvement I like to say that we've seen of from Jason Tatum throughout these years. That if he's not feeling
better floor general, better visibility, better passer, all that.
But somebody else that might give Al Horford a run for his money is Derek White.
I thought you were gonna say Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, yeah, obviously too. Jaylen Brown, he was having a good game. Even like when the Celtics were things weren't looking so good for that, Jaylen Brown, he was making those shots, man, keeping them in it. But Derek White, man, that was a good acquisition for him.
No, yeah, that was a phenomenal game from him today. Yeah. And Derek White was somebody I would preach to y'all to watch out for the Celtics in the East, because I was like, look, people be sleeping on Derek White. He can ball. I think people forget who he was before he came to the Celtics. Like, he had these nice little stints, and I'm like, as a role player, he's one of those role players that I believed could have one of those nights where he just pops off for like 15, 20 plus. Now, did I think he would do this in game 1 of the NBA Finals versus the Golden State Warriors? Fuck no. So that did surprise me. Does it surprise me that he had a game like this? No. But it does surprise me when he had this type of game. So shout out to him. Good for him. It goes to show also, this game is a phenomenal example of how dangerous the Celtics can be, because while I praise the 4 shot creators on the Warriors side, let's not forget that there are 3 serious threats on the Celtics side, and that is Tatum, Brown, and Smart. That trio is legit, and it's become a quadruple ever since Al Horford has found like his legs under him like these entire playoff run. And I think today was a phenomenal example of that, with Brown bringing 24 points, Marcus bringing 18 points. They still brought in 5 rebounds, 7 rebounds each, 4 assists, 5 assists each. They can always pick up the slack if Tatum is down, and vice versa. Tatum's having a great game, Brown's not having a good game, Smart can pick up in those two. Smart's having a bad game, we've already seen that a bunch of times. Tatum and Brown's pick it up. So, yeah, that is definitely something to watch out for. However, I also don't expect the Warriors to fucking implode like this moving forward. I think this will light the fire up under their ass. Like, for real.
I mean, I hope so.
You hope so? Nah, I think so. No. I know so.
I don't know, man. You sound pretty damn confident, man. Are you?
I said Warriors in 6. So how many wins do they gotta get? 2.
Okay.
This is one of them.
Okay, that's nice, man. No, I was gonna ask you, man, with how confident you're sounding. Are you sure you're not the admin for the Warriors Twitter? I'm like, man, because they were sounding cocky.
I was about to put my water out, bro.
They were cocky as fuck in the third quarter.
And that's something that not only I, but a bunch of other people, we've talked about this, but other people have pointed out, like, the Warriors.
I mean, I don't blame them.
They are. No, that's true. But they literally are the best representation of Silicon Valley, San Francisco, California. People that can be uber talented, uber successful, uber habitual, and uber like focused and determined and work hard and all that good stuff. But at the same time, can get uber fucking cocky. And you've seen it with so many of these Silicon Valley investors, tech CEOs. I mean, look at Elon Musk right now. He is on some shit. Anybody that's followed Musk for years now, he seems like a different person right now.
That's why you can't light up a candle versus your boy Steve Jobs.
Thank you. Side note, but like I remember years ago, I had a conversation with my brother and Mike actually. Yeah. And they were like, "Oh, Musk is gonna have a bigger impact than Steve Jobs and all this good stuff."
Right.
And they thought at the time that it was arguable that he already did. And I'm like, no. Maybe I've studied the shit out of Jobs. And no, Jobs changed the whole computing industry. And like moving forward, we'll see. Jobs affected 6 industries, innovated 6 industries. Do your homework, guys. Musk, we'll see. And seeing how he's acting right now, man, he's the Warriors right now, man. Shit is starting to fall apart for him, and that's the someone that the Warriors should look out. If I was Steve Kerr. As they're walking to the locker room tonight or like in the next practice, have a fucking picture of Elon Musk right on the whiteboard and be like, you guys see that guy? 2 years ago, Tesla was the fucking highest stock in all the lands. Now, look how much it's okay. And look at his brand. Look how much it's tarnished. If we keep getting cocky, that's what's gonna happen to us in the finals.
It's fine. Elon Musk is gonna figure it out. He's gonna go to Mars, and he knows exactly what the fuck he's doing.
So just like the Warriors, you believe the Warriors know what they're doing.
Yes,
they're gonna pivot back into shape.
Because before we go back into that, Elon Musk is doing this because
oh shit, you about to defend Musk?
Okay. He wants all these workers, like, say, oh yeah, I'm gonna quit.
Not to
go back because
I wasn't even thinking about that.
Because he knows Tesla's not doing so hot right now, so he doesn't want to do layoffs to scare the investors. So he's trying to get many people to quit, as much as they can. That way he doesn't have to give severance pay. That's just a piece of shit move that, like,
Oh, clever.
Rich.
Good analysis.
Yeah, I'd be like, if that was me, man, I'm like,
but those statements,
you give me that severance pay, man. Fire my ass.
But those statements are tarnishing the shit out of the branding for Elon Musk and Tesla, man. I'm not gonna lie.
He's fine, man. He'll wipe his ass from that.
Okay. Yeah. Just like if the Warriors lose these finals, they can wipe their ass with the 3 championships they got. And but I think they'll come back into shape. I honestly, just like you see Musk coming back, Tesla coming back, which I don't disagree with. I think game 2, hey yo, watch out, boys. I think they're gonna be firing on all because we've seen this.
They were firing all blazes, man. That fire just went out in the fourth quarter.
No, I don't think it went out. That's the thing. Like, it's different when like you run out of gas. You know what I mean? As opposed to like you get overzealous, overconfident, and then you slip up. Like they slip the rug under you. However, they were running out of gas because even Magic Johnson pointed out at halftime, they're like, check out all the Warriors players with their hands on their knees. I told y'all, be careful. All that long rest, sometimes you just don't come prepared. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even though, and that's something we've discussed before. Like, long rest can be detrimental, and the Celtics' route to get to this could be beneficial to them because they faced all these monsters, and now it's like, oh, this Goliath in the worst doesn't seem so big anymore after you faced already 3. You know what I mean?
I might explain why. I almost died in that mountain.
There, and like, yeah, and then some would say, oh, well, all that hard route they took could have tired them out. However, when people kept bringing that up, I felt like one thing they weren't thinking about is that the biggest difference is, like, I agree, if they didn't get enough rest, like, obviously Celtics got less rest than the Warriors, it doesn't matter too much with them because they're fucking in their 20s. The majority of these people are in their fucking 20s. 20? Like, young to mid, most late 20s. Horford is like the one guy that's like limping to the finish line. But let's not forget, he's playing like he's in his 20s this entire time.
Man. That man's 35 going on 15. Shit type shit, man.
So, like, yeah. I was like, I don't think that less rest compared to the Warriors is going to affect them as much. And then clearly we saw with the Warriors. I mean, actually, I don't think it was like 50-50 because like you said, they did come out firing. But next game, I think they're going to come out. Because every time the Warriors do have a game where they implode and you see that they realize in themselves that, like, we lost this game. They didn't take this game from us. Which I would say with this game, it's actually pretty arguable. They always... how do you say it? I can't think of the right
rekindle?
word. Not rekindle, but restart. Like no, they make up for that. Yeah, like I'm thinking of synonym for makeup, but whatever. I'll go with make up for now. But yeah, they make up for it every single time, and so we'll see. But
look, man. People have been saying that the Warriors have not been tested. Well, congrats, Warriors. You got your first test, man. Your backs are now against the wall. You were down 1-0 against a quality team. And guess what? If you don't win the next game, you're fucked.
That is very true. So they have to win game 2. But I don't even think they're going to have that. I mean, I do believe they'll have that mentality, but I don't think it's going to be at the forefront. I think they're just going to be like... I really think how they're going to see this is, like, as an overall group is like, look... We let these young fucking guys take it away from us because, you know, we slipped. So let's just not slip, guys. Can we not be stupid? Can we not? And that's it. And then as long as Curry keeps throwing these games, Wiggins showed the fuck up. I told y'all, watch out for Wiggins. You were trashing my boy Wiggins in the finals preview.
No, I wasn't.
I know you weren't praising him.
Wasn't trashing him.
And yeah, and Clay I was highly praising in the finals preview, and I still think he will come back around. The only problem, but this guy's been like this for a minute now, Jordan Poole, man. Like, Jordan Poole has been very inconsistent for the past 2 series now. Like this one and the last one, and maybe a little bit before that. But I think he will eventually bounce back in the sense, like, at least put 10 to 15 to 20 points more consistently. But today I do want to shout out Otto Porter Jr. He was my Derek White for the Warriors. I was like, yo, watch out for that man. He can fucking ball. I feel like people forget that this guy can actually ball. And my
Derek White is a guy that needs to come back for the Warriors. Gary Payton II. He's come back from that injury.
Yeah. And someone who did come back was Iggy, and it was nice to see his name back on the floor and in the commentators' mouths. And like, I was like, hey, and he was actually playing good out there. Made 7 points, played good defense. Yeah, shout out to Iggy. Shit, maybe he wins another fight. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. But shout out to the Celtics, man. Like, the best thing, Erwin was praising this before we started recording. The best part about this win is that we got ourselves a finals. Because if the Warriors won, I feel like a lot of us would have been like, oh, okay, yeah, we kind of expected it. Now it's like, oh shit. And I'm estimating, I can't remember the exact percentage right now, but I believe the 75% of teams that win game 1 go on to win the series. So do with that what you may.
Oh shit, man. Boston's gonna milk that fucking championship till God knows when.
I mean, look, I know you might not agree with me on this, but like, 08 Celtics, I get it, why you would milk that championship. You guys did have literally the single best turnaround ever in NBA history. You know what I'm talking about? They were literally bottom, and in a year won a championship. We've never seen that. Not even the Heroes could do that. With this one, I would understand because we've said this in the fucking finals preview. They would win against 4 Hall of Famers in that. 1 coach and 3 and then we don't know if anyone else from this Warriors teams ends up being a Hall of Famer in the future. So that would be a lot to say. No,
of course. And before we finish it off, we definitely got a series because, like a lot of NBA greats have said, a series does not start till the home team loses.
Yeah, that's like your favorite quote this year.
It is, man. Hey, man, you look it up.
So the series has officially started.
No shit. Anyways, guys, let us know.
Wait, who you got winning game 2?
Obviously the Warriors, man. I mean,
obviously.
It doesn't change. I still have Warriors in 7. I mean, but actually it goes to what I'm thinking. If the Celtics were going to make this into a long series, game 1 was going to be the best opportunity to take one away from Golden State.
Facts.
And now they have a chance. They obviously have a legit chance that, to win the actual championship.
And one thing I'll end this off with is it gives these players a lot of confidence, a shit ton of confidence that in game 1 they've already been able now to prove themselves that they can win at Chase Center. And yeah, people can say, oh, they're already known as a great road team. No shit, but it's different to do it in one of the loudest arenas, one of the most annoying arenas against a team like this, and on the brightest stage in the NBA. So now it's like, I'm walking with mad confidence if I'm anyone on the squad.
To add to that, okay, I'm going to give you credit on the home court advantage thing. It is slightly overrated because something I actually was hearing this commentary somewhere. What helps the Boston Celtics be such a great road team is that usually teams that play great defense, elite defense like the Celtics, defense travels. And if you play defense like they do, it doesn't matter if you're playing in Golden State, in fucking Siberia, in like North Pole with fucking.
Who said that? I really like that. Defense travels. That's a good fucking bar. I'm gonna use that.
Defense travels. Copyright it. Nah, just kidding.
BTD merch coming out soon. Defense travels.
No, man. I heard that, man. I'm like, okay, man, that's a mental note.
Yeah, man. Just like on the front, defense travels, and on the back, offense doesn't.
So yeah, man. That's why teams like the Boston Celtics. The Miami,
do so well on the road.
The Miami Heat, that they were able to take 2 against the Celtics. They're 2 elite defenses, so that travels. Anyways, guys, what do you guys think about the series? You think the Warriors still got this? The Celtics got this?
What do the Warriors have to do to improve moving forward?
Don't get cocky.
And what does Boston have to do to improve moving forward? Because let's not forget, guys, like I get it. They got the W, but let's not forget they, were trailing pretty bad in the third quarter.
Yeah.
But then what else should the Celtics, what did they do right in this game that they should keep doing moving forward? And along with the Warriors, what did the Warriors do right in this game that they could be doing moving forward?
Absolutely. Either way, guys, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, all podcast streaming platforms.
Horford for MVP.
Yes, sir. We'll catch you guys soon. For now, later.